Mindset, blessed love, manners and respect. Want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, and also Empress Menin the First, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. One more day above ground, brothers and sisters, as the item know, life our ultimate position. Nothing greater than that. No matter what go on top of everything that's going on. Yeah man, great to have the item here. Today we have a few interesting things that I want to bring to the item attention. Seeing if the item is not aware. Alright. Some development that we see taking place towards the Pan-African Summit that's going to be held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, around about the first strong in September. Alright, and I want to share a little message from the Ghanaian president regarding respiratory justice, for African people globally, not just in the diaspora, but globally. Alright, because we always hear about repatriation and reparation, and reparation is mostly agitated by Rastas and Pan-Africans out here in the West, but of lately we see our brothers and sisters on the continent being very vocal about the repair that needs to be done for the atrocities that have been taking place over more than 300 and odd years. So we want to go into that a little bit from now. But as the item can see on the item screen, we are looking at Sizzla Kalonji, Burning Spear, and Fanton Mojah. All of that they have to forward in a few. But as I say, let's look at what's going on regarding the African Summit.
Observe with satisfaction the approval by member states of the terms of reference of the African Union Committee of Experts on Reparations and the terms of reference of the African Union Reference Group of Legal Experts on Reparations. The establishment of these experts and legal frameworks should guide this noble journey, and we call upon all nations within and beyond Africa to partner with us in shaping a more just and equitable world for the sons and daughters of the African motherland. Excellencies, Africa's call for reparative justice is no longer a whisper. It is a unified demand grounded in historical truth, moral clarity, and our unwavering commitment to dignity. As we implement the 2025 theme of the year on justice for Africans and people of African descent through reparations, we reaffirm our shared resolve to correct the historical wrongs and injustices through restitution, healing, and holistic systemic transformation. We cannot speak of development without identity, or speak of unity without acknowledging the erasure that has fractured our heritage. The great Pan-Africanist Marcus Garvey once said, and I quote, "A people without the knowledge of their past history, their origin and culture is like a tree without roots." Restitution to the African, therefore, is restoration of our full dignity. It is to speak of history on African terms, of healing deep civilizational wounds, and of restoring to African people our rightful agency in shaping our past, our present, and our future. It is essential for Africa to articulate a unified and compelling narrative for reparations on the global stage. In this regard, we encourage the development of robust partnerships with the Caribbean community, CARICOM, and advocate for effective execution of the AU-CARICOM joint mechanism, as well as the envisaged African CARICOM Summit that is to be held in early September 2025 in Addis Ababa. It is hoped that the side event-themed high-level panel on reparations, memory, and sovereignty, common African position, and the restoration of heritage resources, which was postponed from being held in the margins of this meeting, will be subsequently convened in the sidelines of the upcoming AU CARICOM Summit to showcase this timely and all-important issue. It is important to highlight that Ghana and Togo will co-sponsor a high-level event on the margins of the United Nations General Assembly in September 2025 to further bolster efforts achieving the justice and the closure which has eluded us for centuries. We invite all of you to fully participate in this event. As we do more to correct historical wrongs, we're reasserting our full humanity, we're reaffirming our sovereignty, we're reigniting the flame of dignity that has always burned within the African soul. You can count on the support of Ghana in this collaborative agenda for the Africa we all want. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, and there them have it, from the now, president of the Republic of Ghana. And Ghana is classified as the gateway, in Africa. So, it's good that we see, Ghana and, this stance, and letting their voice be heard and what needs to be done, where it concerns reparation and respiratory justice for I and I, the African people of the world. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, manners and honors to all my brothers and sisters on the continent and, globally, within the diaspora. All right? So, we're going to keep the thing moving. We're going to look on the legendary Burning Spear. Yeah, the legendary Winston Rodney. Yeah, we see Burning Spear a kick football at his age. What you mean, Elder? Yeah. Elder keep himself fit same way, cause say that's the thing there, Yeah, man, you have to keep yourself active, especially as as a performer, performing for the people, and he been doing it for decades now. You know what I mean? For decades, and look at him as a elder, out in him, back garden somewhere or wherever I'm there, and keep you up, and still keep the heart rate going, keeping the lungs them clear. You know what I mean? 'Cause fitness is your health. Yeah, them say health is wealth. It's not so much the material and the financial backative, but how you take care of yourself. You know what I mean? How you take care of your goodie. You know what I mean? How you eat. The things them that you drink. You know what I mean? How you fast. The things them that you stay away from. To keep yourself, fully electrified and alkaline. You know what I mean? You have to drink and eat the things them that keep your body in a good physical shape, and then you have to put in some workout or some exercise, as you see the elder. Yeah, so you must keep you up. You see me I say? Yeah, what you mean? So, yeah man, shout out to the elder Burning Spear. You see me I say? Yeah, legendary. He's a man where known for his Marcus Garvey songs. He's a man where always highlight Marcus Garvey no matter what. Yeah. Yeah man, big up them generally, the thing, them pave the way, for a lot of the ones them, who there today and who are forward still. So yeah man, give the man him flowers, Rasta. Yeah, the man do it and continue to still doing it. Yeah, so we have to shout out to them, cause yeah, They are inspiration basically. You know what I mean, to a whole heap. You know, a whole heap of one out there. So big up the spear, still burning. What I mean. Yes, Rasta. Yeah. We see some fest the other night. You know, we see some of the familiar faces them within reggae music. You know what I mean? And I think Fanton Mojah was one of the performance them that I would say I find rather interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah, interesting performance by Fanton Mojah. Him kind of switch it up this time around. You know what I mean? I saw him bring on a young artist. See, I think him bring on two artists. See, but him bring on a very young artist. And she came on and did her thing, you know. Sang all pull up and all of them things there. So it's always good, you know, to see the artists them who are already established, you know, highlight and showcase new talent that is emerging. You know, some of the time you don't really see that, but you know it's good to see when you know, established artists like himself, Fanton Mojah, can, you know, bring out an artist where, you know, you don't know what tomorrow hold. And I hear him reiterate and he said about the late great Cockatee, you know, the Most High bless him soul, how he brought on coffee, you know, and highlight you know, she to the world, and you know she's a major reggae I don't know, or pop, I don't know what the class her music is as, but reggae I suppose, you know. But she came out, you know, under Cockatee wings, and here, you know, Fanton Mojah doing the same. You know what I mean? So that is a good thing. Another thing that I find interesting with the Virgin set, before him came off stage, you know, I think they told him that he had to come off the stage. Him time was done, and him start for, you know, blaze a fire, saying that 20 minutes is not acceptable for the amount of hit song that he has within his catalog. And I agree with him somewhat. You know, I think for established artists like himself and the calibers of song that him have, 20 minutes not really go and cut it, really and truly. You know what I mean? And it look like, you know, some of the artists them within reggae, you know, some of these shows is like, you know, their performance is being, you know, reclined, you know, in a sense of the time. You know, they're not getting that extensive time that they would, you know, they would want to express themselves, you know, at a big, you know, concert like you know, Sumfest. You know, Sumfest is one of the world biggest reggae and dancehall 2-night event. I think it's more than 2 nights still, but where reggae and dancehall is concerned, you know, is the biggest. You know, so for artists like him, 20 minutes now go really work, and you hear him tell the people, him say, yeah, when him there in Europe and Africa, you know, him get a lot more time, you know what I mean, for express himself. So I think him have a point still. You know what I mean? I don't know about the item. The item can reason with me in the comment section. Let me know your views and thoughts, and you know, regarding, you know, what Fanton Mojah said and his set. You know what I mean? More strength, fire. Bless up yourself. So we keep the thing moving, you know. Yeah, we ain't stopping. Yeah, the thing have to continue moving. Yeah, we could go straight in August town, and we are looking at Sizzla Kalonji We are talking about Judgment Yard. Yeah, man, back to school, the biggest back to school giveaway family fun day on August 4th. Don't miss it, you know what I mean? August Town, you know. And that is our place, that is our community, you know what I mean? So we have a large up Sizzla upon, you know, these philanthropists move is something that, you know, I admire with the Virgin. You know what I mean? He's always giving away, you know, to the community. He's always, you know, lending a strength. And for that is a great inspiration. I think a lot of other ones, you know, should follow within his footstep and the example and the standard that he's setting, you know, as a individual, as a Rastafari musician. You know what I mean? So yeah, we have a big up Sizzla Kalonji. It's free admission, you know. Yeah, free admission on the day. Senior citizens are welcome, you know. And food and drinks, you know, free, of course, all day long. You know what I mean? So when you don't shy away, make sure say when you go and support the thing, go and get, you know, some back to school giveaway. You know, you don't know, so September is just around the corner. Alright, so yeah. So we're not done right there, so you know, we're not stop right there. So as I said, the Virgin is a great inspiration. Some things that we see the Virgin do. You know, we have to highlight these things. We cannot not highlight them. Alright. We see the Virgin run a summer school within Judgment Yard, and that is very good. That's quite extraordinary, I must say, my brother. Yeah, man, more strength to the eye, and I hope others, you know, will, you know, see the thing and, you know, support it, you know, because these things need sponsors. You know, the artists them can't always do it by themselves or on them own. You know, sponsors need to come in to strengthen the thing and, you know, propel the thing to go and reach even more youths. You know what I mean? That is less fortunate and disenfranchised. You know what I mean? As the creed said, let the aged be protected, the infant care for, the sick nourish, and the hungry be fed. And I think this what the Virgin do is a perfect example of you know, of what the creed say. Yeah, man.
Everybody finished now? Yeah.
Pay attention to the teacher. Stop the talking.
Right after the example. Multiplication, right about this word? Yes. Multiplication.
Yes.
A, letter A. Whose book I didn't mark, guys? Shamoy McGregor. Yes. Justin Caldwell. Yes. Jaden Thomas. Yes. Miller. Yes. Shane Jones. Dwayne Rutherford. Yes. Richard Barrett. Yes. Kaden. Yes. Alonzo. Tyree. Jason. Rutan. Kermis. Kyrake. Aishana. Dwayne.
Yes, family, so, you know, we have a large up Sizzla Kalonji pan, you know, the work what we see him do, you know, in terms of, you know, uplifting and aiding, you know, the next generation, you know what I mean, because of them, I bring the torch, you know, right, you know, so we have to just pass on the button, in the right and correct way, see, and the Virgin is doing that. Alright, so manners and respect, my brother. We love that energy there. Yes, we love the work. Yes, before we move, honorable family, don't forget tomorrow we drop our first EP, you know. Yeah, first EP title, Jah Consuming Fire. Rasta, yeah man, live and direct from IjahStars record. My first EP will be live on all digital download platforms. All of the songs will be here on my YouTube artist page. Alright, so I could also drop a little hot bird. More love, more strength. Remember to go out the stream, download, you know, cause yeah, the music, the message, you know, is very powerful. Alright, so remember to support the music. Alright, manners and respect, peace and love. Let God arise and all his enemies be scattered. Let those who hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, drive them away. As wax melt before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad. Let they sing, rejoice before God.
Jaja fire,
Jaja fire,
consuming fire,
consuming fire.
Jaja fire.
Let God arise and all his enemies be scattered. Let those who hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, drive them away. As wax melt before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad. Let they sing, rejoice before God.
Jaja fire,
Jaja fire,
consuming fire,
consuming fire.
Jaja fire. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset.